Hello everyone, this is lesson number 14, HSK 5 part 2. And let's repeat our words from the last lesson. 情缘 predestined love, 情缘逻辑 logic 逻辑应 heart 应舍弃应备 to learn by rote 舍弃应备偶然 accidental 偶然演变 to change to evolve 演变遗憾 regretful or to regret 遗憾心脏 heart 心脏思考 to think deeply to consider 思考抓紧 to make the best use of something 抓紧 and 尽快 as quickly as possible 尽快 and first of all today it's 经典 classical or typical classical, iconic, timeless. Let's see. Dream of the Red Chamber is a classic masterpiece in the history of Chinese literature. 文学 literature, 巨著 masterpiece, 巨著红楼梦 红楼梦 So it's old Chinese A Dream in the Red Mansion, first complete edition by 曹雪芹曹雪芹不是曹雪芹对 Dream of a Red Chamber. So it's a classical novel. Sometimes the four greatest classical novel in China. So it's 四游记》《三国演义》《水浒传》和《红楼梦》。中国四大名著。This is important. 西游记。三国演义。Okay. Let's see. 红楼梦是中国文学 so in Chinese literature 史上中国文学史上的经典巨著。Let's see. 巨著 masterpiece 巨著 magnus opus masterpiece great work monumental work 巨著经典 classical and this one 世上文学史上 historical in the history short for 历史上史上 just short version 红楼梦是中国文学史上的经典巨著 So 红 is a red, 楼 is a chamber, 梦不是楼梦 梦 is a dream. Low is a you can say like a tower or some chamber. 梦 is a dream. 红楼梦 Let's see next one. The lines in these movies are very classical and many people can memorize them. 台词 lines of a play or movie. 台词台词潜台词潜台词 Let's see. 这部电影的台词 so lines in this movie 非常经典 is very classical 很多人都能背下来 so a lot of people can memorize it 背下来 memorize it back it so remember by memory 背下来这部电影的台词非常经典，很多人都能背下来。Next one, cool. Storehouse or bank, cool. Library, let's see. This library has a huge e-book database that can meet the various needs of readers. 图书馆 library 庞大 huge. 电子 electronic 需求 demand need. 这个图书馆 so this library 有一个 庞大的电子书库。So 书 book 库bank. So you can say stack room, stack, but it's 电子 electronic. So it's electronic library or database. 电子书库可以满足 and can satisfy or meet 的什么满足读者 so 读者 is readers 读者的各种需求 all types of needs requires 各种需求。这个图书馆有一个庞大的电子书库，可以满足读者的各种需求。So let's see. So this 书库 is library, book storage, bookstore. So base, not database. 库房。这个图书馆有一个庞大的电子书库，可以满足读者的各种需求。Next one, this software has an image library which contains many exquisite pictures. Let's see, 软件 software 包含 to include 精美 exquisite 图片 picture。这个软件有一个图片库，so this software has an image library 图片库，里面包含了 and inside included 很多精美的图片 and inside include a lot of exquisite picture 精美的图片。这个软件有一个图片库，里面包含了很多精美的图片。Next one, 输入 to input. So to input something into computer. Please input your name and password into the form. 密码 password and 表格 form. 请你 so ask or please 把你的名字 so take your name 和密码 and password 输入到表格里 and input into form. So this that works together with li. So inside something, into something. 输入到表格里，请你把你的名字和密码输入到表格里。Next one, he is using a Chinese input method, and his typing speed is very fast.中文 Chinese 输入法 so far here is a low method input method way approach 输入法速度 speed。他正在用中文输入法。Now he's using Chinese way of typing approach. 中文输入法打字 and typing characters 打字也是 typing typewriting 打字速度非常快 and speed of typing is very fast 非常快。他正在用中文输入法，速度非常快。So and remember 正在 at this moment right now. And next one 元旦 New Year's Day 元旦 so day of just we can say 90 just on New Year and its New Year is 元旦快乐 it's our New Year not Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year is 元初，不是元初，元初。So in Chinese system is 初一 the first day of lunar calendar. 正月初一 so first January on a lunar calendar. But this one 元旦 is our calendar. New Year's Day is a traditional Chinese festival and the beginning of a new year. New Year's is traditional Chinese festival. 元旦节 but I think it's not But maybe they also call it like this one, but usually it's first day in a sun calendar, in our way. But okay, 越南节是中国的传统节日 Chinese traditional festival，中国传统节日 traditional festival，也是新的一年的开始，also the start of a new year，新的一年的，也是新的一年的开始。元旦节是中国的传统节日，也是新的一年的开始。The school organized a grand get-together party during New Year's Day holiday. 假期 holiday 组织 to organize 盛大 grand or big 联欢 to have a get-together 联欢 after party 哇联欢的 just 联欢 it just meet together 联欢会 evening gala 联欢晚会春节联欢晚会so Chinese New Year concert OK 学校在一段假期 so school in this first day New Year's Day 元旦假期 holiday 组织了 organized 一场盛大的联欢晚会。So 联欢晚会 is party, get together, gala, so big party. 盛大 is very big party. And 长 measure word for some concerts. 学校在元旦假期组织了一场盛大的联欢晚会。Next one, 疾病 disease 疾病 illness disorder. Many diseases are caused by unhealthy living habits. 由于 due to 习惯 habit and 引起 to cause. 很多疾病 a lot of illnesses 都是由于 so all from 由于 caused by 由于不健康的生活 so due to not healthy lifestyle 不健康的生活习惯 some or living habits unhealthy living habits 引起的 so 引起 is caused by something 由于 by and this caused you can say work together 由于引起的很多疾病都是由于不健康的生活习惯引起的。In order to prevent diseases, we should exercise more and maintain sufficient sleep. 预防 to prevent 锻炼 exercise 充足 sufficient 为了预防疾病 so in order to prevent disease 预防疾病 so 防 is like to protect you in advance to prevent 预防疾病我们应该多锻炼身体 we need to more exercise 锻炼身体保持充足的睡眠 and keep sufficient sleep 保持充足 enough 睡眠 sleep 为了预防疾病我们应该多锻炼身体保持充足的睡眠 Next one 创办 to establish to create something 创办 found something He decided to establish a school to provide education for children in the poverty-stricken areas, deeply affected by strong emotion. Stricken. Poverty-stricken, so because of poverty, extremely poor and lacking basic necessities. 决定 to decide 贫困 poor 地区 area 提供 to provide 教育 education。他决定创办 so he decided to establish 一所学校 so 所 measure word for some buildings 一所学校 establish a school 为贫困地区 and for poor areas 贫困地区的孩子 for children in that area 提供教育 provide them with education 提供教育。他决定创办一所学校，为贫困地区的孩子提供教育。This company was jointly founded by a few young people 10 years ago. 共同 together or jointly. Common share joint collectively mutually collectively. 这家公司 so this company 是10年前 so 10 years ago 由 you say here's 由 by someone 有几个年轻人 so few young people 共同 togetherly or jointly 创办的 found something to create something establish something 这家公司是10年前有几个年轻人共同创办的。Next one 公开 to open but usually open to a public disclose expose publicize publish. Let's see. The results of the competition will be made public on the internet and everyone can inquire. So inquire it means to ask for information about something, investigate something. 比赛 competition 查询 to inquire. 比赛的结果 so results of competition 比赛的结果将会在网上公开。将 like will and 会 is also will 在网上 online 公开 will be public or will be open in the internet 大家都可以查询 and everyone can 查询 inquire or make query consult like Google 比赛的结果将会在网上公开大家都可以查询 His personal information was made public, which caused him a lot of trouble. 信息 information 困扰 to trouble to bother someone 困扰。他的个人信息 so 个人 his personal his private individual 个人信息被公开了 was publicized was made public 被公开了。这给他 so this gave to him 这给他 or for him here's gave is for him 带来了 bring or brought or cost 给他带来了很大的困扰 so a big trouble a lot of trouble a lot of bother 他的个人信息被公开了这给他带来了很大的困扰 bother like Next one 最初 initial so true is you say 最开的时候 true so true it means start early first so 最 is the most 最初 initial first originally our initial plan was not like this but it was changed later for some reason 计划 plan 原因 reason 改变 to change 我们最初的计划 our first plan initial plan 最初的计划并不是这样的 so not at all like this 并不是it's completely not like this 并不是这样的后来 later 因为一些原因 so later because of some reasons 因为一些原因改变了 changed so, changed because of some reason transformed shifted 我们最初的计划并不是这样的后来因为一些原因改变了next one when he first came to the city he was unfamiliar with the people and the place and felt a bit lonely 人生地不熟 to be unfamiliar with the people and place 人生地不熟孤独 lonely 孤独 let's see this one 对 To know not a place, nothing. To be a stranger in a strange land. In a familiar place without friends or family. 人地生流，人生路不熟。So this 熟 is 熟悉 or 熟悉 to know something. 不熟 is not familiar. 人生 with people life and 地 here is as a land place. 人生地不熟。他最初来到这个城市时，so 最初 when they just he first came 最初来到这个城市 to the city， so 是的 at the time， 人生地不熟 so he doesn't know at all unfamiliar new in the town， 人生地不熟，感到 and feel 有些孤独 a bit lonely felt a bit lonely， 感到有些孤独。他最初来到这个城市时，人生地不熟，感到有些孤独。Next one， 痛苦 painful or suffering， 痛苦。This painful experience made him grow a lot。这段痛苦的经历 ，so 痛苦的经历 painful experience and don't measure word for some period of time you can say in life。这段痛苦的经历让他 made him 成长了许多，就成长 to grow to mature to become mature evolve develop 许多 a lot。这段痛苦的经历让他成长了许多。The taste of failure is painful, but it also teaches us how to become stronger。滋味 taste of flavor 讲的 powerful strong， 失败 failure 失败的滋味 so taste of failure 失败的滋味是痛苦的 is very painful， 但它也教会我们 but it also it also teaches 教会我们如何 how to 变得更强大 so how to become more strength become more stronger 变得更强大。失败的滋味是痛苦的，但它也教会我们。So 教会 has a few meanings, but here is as a teach. You can say 我也会教我们 you can say 教会我们如何变得更强大。Next one, 微博 microblog. 微博 it's just Chinese microblogging tweetings or just Chinese you can say Twitter, the same system. I like to share my daily life and some thoughts on Weibo, Chinese social network. 分享 to share 日常生活 daily life 想法 ideas thoughts。我喜欢在微博上 I like on a 微博在微博上分享我的日常生活。To share 就是分享 is very important word。分享我的日常生活 my daily life 和一些想法 and some of my ideas some thoughts。我喜欢在微博上分享我的日常生活和一些想法。Nowadays, a lot of news is first published on Weibo and then reported by the media。如今 Nowadays, 新闻 news 发布 to release to issue 媒体 media 报道 to report。如今 nowadays 很多新闻 a lot of news 都会先在微博上 so first in the 微博在微博先在微博上发布to publish issue release。然后在被媒体报道 然后 and later，哎，再 you can say also later or together with，然后再被媒体 by media 被媒体报道 to report。So this base like by something。如今很多新闻都会先在微博上发布，然后再被媒体报道。Next one，称呼 to call a form of address，称呼 to call someone。When we meet elders, we should use polite form of address。长辈 elder，礼貌 polite。见到长辈时，so when we meet elders，长辈时，so 辈 is like generation you can say，and 长 is like old，长辈 is like elderly seniority。我们应该使用，so we should use 使用，礼貌的称呼，polite form of address，礼貌的称呼。见到长辈时，我们应该使用礼貌的称呼。In different situations, our forms of address for colleagues will also be different. 场合 occasion situation，同事 colleague 有所 to some extent 有所 a bit。Change something this line program difference。在不同的场合，so in a different situation，不同的场合，我们对同事的称呼，our form of addressing for colleagues，对同事的称呼也会 also will have，也会有所不同，所以有所 a bit，也会一些不同，not the same or different。在不同的场合，我们对同事的称呼也会有所不同。场合 occasion, place, situation, context, event, circumstances. And let's repeat what we learned today. First one, 经典 classical or typical 经典库 storehouse or bank 库输入 bank 怎么读 bank so no, it's not bank that 银行 it's like the place where you store something 输入 to input or input 元旦 New Year's Day 元旦疾病 disease or illness 疾病创办 to establish 创办公开 open 公开最初 initial 最初痛苦 painful suffering 痛苦微博 microblog 微博 and 称呼 is also to call a form of address 称呼so we also have one new idiom for today. Last time we learned two idioms, right? 高瞻远瞩 to be far-sighted and visionary. 高瞻远瞩，海市蜃楼，海市蜃楼 mirage or illusion. Today is a new one. 喊杀摄影 to make wield attacks. Wield 是什么意思？ Partly hidden or not shown directly. Wield. Wield. Partly hidden, not shown. She gave me a wild look. 喊杀摄影 Let's see. This idiom describes a malicious act of making indirect, sarcastic, or veiled attacks on someone. 做喊 to hold in the mouth, 杀 send, 是 to shoot, 影 shadow. Hold send in the mouth and shoot it in a shadow to attack by innuendo, to insinuate. Indirect hint about something negative. 不是呢。Oh, this one. 喊杀谁赢？喊杀是赢。To attack somebody, you can criticize me, but please don't make me innuendo. simple innuendo. Mm,影视，他讨厌别人影射他秃顶。秃顶 is like when someone is bald, not bald, baldness, bald patch. 秃顶影射影射 so innuendo, insinuation, allude, insinuate. That's let me cut影射. Let's see. He didn't dare to criticize directly, so he had to use veiled attacks to express his dissatisfaction. 他不敢直接批评，so not dare enough to criticize directly，不敢直接批评，只好用含沙射影，so only so he had used well to attack or express 含沙射影的方式，the way 来表达不满，so in order to 表达 express 不满 not satisfaction 不满。他不敢直接批评，只好用含沙射影的方式来表达不满。含沙射影 to make veiled attacks. Insinuation. Indirect and usually malicious implication. The act of subtly introducing it. Okay. 我吃老夫，南风暗风。Okay. 含沙射影. And we also have one new wisdom for today. Let's see. Last time we learned 百闻不如一见. Hearing 100 times is not good as seeing once. 百闻不如一见. Today is a 复归于朴. Return to uncarried block. Simplicity. 复归于朴. And today is this new one. Water can carry the boat, but it can also capsize the boat. 水能载舟，亦能覆舟。Let's see. 伪征荀子，伪征 a warning to leaders. The people give you power, and they can take it away. A company ignores its customers' complaints. The customer is like water, revolt and boycott, bankrupting the company or board. 水能载舟，亦能覆舟。Okay, let's see here. Oh, if something is used correctly, it will be benefit. If used incorrectly, it will do harm. X is a good servant but a bad master. 雖能追舟，亦能覆舟. Let's see. Things can be double-edged. If something is used properly, one can be benefit from it. Otherwise, it can do harm. Water may keep the boat afloat, but also may sink it. Really, the people can support a regime or overturn it. If something is used properly, things can be double-edged. So this is a very interesting phrase. 水能载舟，亦能覆舟. Let's see. 水 water or the people. 能 can. 载 to carry. 舟 boat. 亦 is also 覆 overturn capsize. 覆覆盖颠覆的覆覆 overturn capsize 舟。水能载舟 water can carry the boat. Also, it also can overturn, capsize a boat. Overturn accidentally, cause a vessel to overturn, capsize. 水能载舟，亦能覆舟. So this is a very interesting phrase. And see you in the next one.